Hopefully y'all can hear me loud and clear. Just wanted to let y'all get a glimpse of this. I'm not one to live stream a bunch of games, but we'll go ahead and do this one. Just for a little while. I play Dragon Quest on the PS2 like crazy, and yeah, can't wait for this to come out. Get inside.
This child, he is the one.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm, too. However did you survive? You're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. There's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
you're a lifesaver. Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big... So it's finally here. Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way. Come on. Humble folk of cobblestone. My granddad, as long as I can... I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh! Ah! Monsters!
They look pretty friendly to me.
They're coming this way!
They're smiling. Dog did more than me.
Crikey!
What's that?
Tough little blighters, aren't they?
I got some herbs.
Crikey! I wasn't And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy... I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on, let's get going.
Woof, woof, woof. Water looks pretty nice.
Phew.
Alright. I need to heal. Yeah, I do love the music in these. Yo, Hob, man, what was I supposed to do? The Skittles was dangerous. We called them Skittles. We're hilarious. Yeah, I should have surprised him. Yeah, Hershey killed him.
I'm so proud of you. Little blighters, aren't they?
Yeah, scissors in their hands, Howard. Alright, before we follow up though, let's see what's in here. Hopefully that changes later. Should be able to swim. Oh, something shiny. Chunk of copper ore. I'll take that. Oh, see me. I want to sneak up on him. I don't want him to see him. There we go.
Look at all this fog.
Yeah. I know.
Is this normal, do you think?
Too happy. I don't know, it's starting to get a little mean here, guys. They don't look happy to me. They don't look adorable.
It's not fog at all.
There we go. 22 gold coins.
Well done!
Stacking my chips.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
Oh, damn, I needed that dog.
You saved my bacon again. Not far to the top now.
We gotta go up there? Word.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Don't go losing your grip. Let's see, make sure there's nothing hidden over here real quick. Touch all in the trees, my bad. Yeah, there is something. Pink pine. Alright, that's a pine. Yeah, Stevenson, I had to get a 2 terabyte external from Walmart. You can get it from Walmart or online on the Western Digital joints. And I had to extend it. It's the only way I'm playing this right now. I'm gonna have to delete on the games. It's been a long way. Since I got that hard drive, I probably installed about 15 to 20 more games. And I still got about probably 500 gigabytes left. Maybe a little less than that now. Something down there. A 2 terabyte hard drive saved my life. Got too many games.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
Dusty Eagle. One way to skin a bird. Anybody for some chicken?
How? That...
Yeah, he used that power in the kitchen. That'd be great.
Look! The mark on your... Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later.
Sorry if I'm just skipping through the dialogue a little bit.
All I know is that you saved
I'm
me
moving
yet
a
again.
little fast.
I don't know what
wanna
I'd
get to
do
the
without
action for
you.
y'all.
Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it be so forevermore.
What's up, Emerald?
Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind.
Yeah, I know
Well,
it's beautiful,
that's
man.
it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Shall we? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
It's just what I expected, though. I expected it to be this beautiful. I mean, if you go back and ever play the one for PS2, Dragon Quest 8, I think it was. I mean, it's still breathtaking. The music was a little better in Dragon Quest 8. It's more of an orchestra. This is more like, I forget the word for it. Let's check up here real quick. Yeah, I can see some Breath of the Wild in this. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure they took notes. You know. Yeah, look at this view over there. Oh, I won't take that scene, never mind.
We're back safe and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it, the spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Look at them trees moving. Oh, a little trophy. Coming of age. That's what the trophy was called. What's up, man? You climbing that ladder fast as hell, boy. Her climbing ladder like that. That's what not to do. So check all the pots. Save on. Yeah, I don't know. It might be this damn mic, man. Thanks for the heads up. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, I might have to end up getting a better mic. Yeah, it's at the max. That sucks. Alright. I hate when Sony takes that screen and puts it up blue like that. That's stupid. I'm just up in your crib looking around. Don't let me pick anything up. What's she cooking? Guess it's some sausage or something.
Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tor, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along. Well, I've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tor. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, you're the reincarnation of the luminary.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed to think that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't want. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want to find out what this is all about, you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on.
All right. Yeah, they said about 70 hours if you play straight through. Over about 100 hours. 100 plus hours if you do all the side quests. Yep. Can I go through the window? Nah. What about this dude? Ah, dang. Antisocial. Alright. Hmm. 150 days till Resident Evil. Word.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary. I remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
with the Wu-Tang logo on the side. She looked like my mom too. Or his caregiver, whatever the lady was to him.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, it's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating since he brought you to Cobblestone. We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say. When you meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my...
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine, but you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can.
You're gonna give me some money, you gave me a map.
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
I'll take a horse.
You'll find Heliodor easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't you? And come back safe.
Take this with you.
Mr. V, these are the
I
same
made
people
it for you.
that did Dragon Ball and all that.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there. Take care. Music is serious now, huh? Serious business now. No more happy stuff. You're a hater. You're such a hater.
Oh, what have we here? I know it can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basic... See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary boat. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway, enough of my yammering. You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and out of. It's like my old dad always said. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping...
Halt! Not so fast.
All right, Mr. B. Thanks for checking out the cabin, man. Have a good night.
State your business.
Here, shake my hand, mate. That's the funniest one I've heard all week.
Clear off, will ya? We haven't got time for this kind of nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
What's that? You want to show that pendant to the king, you say?
Do you mind waiting here a minute?
Huh? Ever so sorry for that little misunderstanding.
That will be quite close enough. Welcome to Heliodor Castle, friend.
The Jewel of Dundrasil. You are bold indeed to have made your way here alone, Wanderer. I am Carnelian, ruler of Heliodor. How long have I waited for this day? And now, finally, we meet. Truly, it is an honor. The fact that you come here proffering the jewel and asking to speak with me personally would suggest that you know something of your true nature. I take it that you also bear the mark? Yes, the mark of light. Then there is no doubt. You are he. Rejoice, dear subjects. The day is upon us at last. The luminary walks among us once more. Tell me, O luminary, where exactly is it that you hail from? I see. Cobblestone, you say? Jasper, you know of this place?
I do, my liege. A village of...
Then I take it you know what to do.
Yes.
Accursed luminary! I know not what your intent was in coming here alone, but whatever your wicked scheme, know that it shall not
Hendrik, take this cur, this harbinger of calamity, and cast him. Know this. The Luminary is the root of all evil and will bring naught but misery to our realm. And why is this? The reason is simple. Just as light is intertwined with darkness, so too is the Luminary intertwined with the dread Lord of Shadows. His coming heralds the resurrection of the...
Did you really think you could fool one as wise as His Majesty? It was your great misfortune to confront one who knows your true nature. Man!
If you're just tuning in, because I see a lot of you popping in the room, just doing a quick review of Dragon Quest XI.
You claim to hail from
Some of you might not
By
have
then,
picked it up yet.
Jasper will have returned from his...
show you just in case you decide
If I were
to pick
you...
it up, how it looks and everything. So far, it's pretty solid.
Will you keep it down in there? Most folks they throw in here have the decency to wait a while before going stir crazy. What are you in for, anyhow? You don't get free bed and board down here without having done something pretty bad.
Wait, did you say the Luminary? You're serious?
Yeah, Ed, I don't think you can go wrong picking it up, man.
You're telling me the Luminary has just shown up in the cell next to mine? This is crazy.
One plate of delicious gruel for the gentleman in the dungeon.
Huh. The Luminary? You're serious? So it's all happening just like the seer said it would. We'd better get out of here. Wait here. Don't worry, I didn't kill him. but he won't be waking up anytime soon. Things will get pretty hairy up ahead. You'd bet. Oh, and I found this in a corner over there. Me? I got this little beauty back, so now I'm pretty much on... We better get out of here before any more of our tin-headed friends come knocking. Holler when you're ready to move out, okay? I spend ages digging this hole, and you just happen to show up the day I finish it? Guess I really was meant to help you out, just like the seer said. Anyway, there'll be time to talk about all that later. In The sewers, huh? Well, there must be a way out somewhere. Lead the way.
There they are! You lot, over here!
Huh? Damn it! We better make ourselves scarce.
Wasn't watching my health.
There they are! You...
Huh? Damn it! else wants some.
I didn't know they was gonna get back up like that.
Another one bites the dust. guys don't give up.